Hello and welcome everyone to the POG SuperTrucks Season 2 Season Preview. This is going to be a quick little video just describing everything that's happening with the new season of the SuperTrucks. They're back for their second season after the inaugural season last year. So we're just going to go over some of the new drivers, some of the points and how things are going to work, and a little bit of the schedule. And it's taking place right here at 8 Bowl, home of the Siemens Clash, which will be coming up in about 2 weeks' time. Get ready for that. But let's go ahead and get in and start looking at some of these drivers. All right, first one we're going to look at here is the number 1 of Nick Rotten in the Supreme Motorsports Toyota, driving the Makita Toyota Tundra. So he's a rookie for this season in a beautiful teal, white, and red truck. He's going to look to do pretty good. Just in front of him is the number 32 Lenovo Ford Raptor of KP1. If you're in our community, you probably know KP1. He's pretty well known for some good designs and in a couple different leagues. So he's going to look to tackle the POG SuperTrucks here this season. Just behind them is the number 51 of Justin Patrick in the HoloLive Patrick Motorsports Toyota Tundra. He's going to look to take on this season as well with HoloLive and Flex Seal right there on the bed. There you go. Here's a whole bunch of new drivers right here. Starting off with the number 92 of Jeffrey Manson for Dual Force Racing in the Coors Light Dual Force Racing Dodge Ram TRX. This is Nate's team from the Cup Series, and they're going to look to have a good run here. Keith ran last year, didn't have that great of a season, but Jeffrey's going to look to have a good season. Just behind him is the number 17 of Phil Dodge in the Bang Energy B&M Racing Ram TRX. And just behind them is the number 18 of Brian Rodriguez and the number 18 GameStop Toyota Tundra for GameStop Racing. You see right there they caught the number 49. That is Wyatt Floor in the Aero Electronics McLaren POG SuperTruck team in the Chevy Silverado. So that is a new POG Cup team that's also expanded down to the trucks, and is going to look to have a good season here. One more new name right here in this group. This is Dave Chamberlain. This is the number 98 for Double Nickel Racing with Funimation on the hood. And they're going to look to have a good season. Double Nickel with Carter Penning last year had a pretty good run and ended up eligible for the championship in the final race, and that team has expanded a whole lot this year. We'll take a look at some of their other drivers here a little bit later. Here's another one of the new Double Nickel Racing drivers, Aubrey Simpson in the Harbor Freight Tools Chevy Silverado, the number 86. Just in front of him is the number 2 of Ronnie in the Ford Raptor DuPont Menards, number 2 for Ronnie Racing. Just ahead of them, not a new name, but a new team. The number 97 of Super, who was the number 25 last year, is now, well, same team, Great Lakes Racing, but they now drive Mercedes, and he's got a new number in the number 97. Just in front of him is another rookie, Zachariah Armstrong, the number 90 Chick-fil-A Toyota Tundra. This is Mossy Creek Motorsports, NCD's team. NCD has moved up the Cup, but his truck team is still going strong. They have expanded to 4 trucks this season, and they're going to look to have a great season here with the 90, the 89, the 91. At the back of this pack is the number 153. Last year, it was Lyle Carson, the Super Truck champion, Season 1 champion. He has been replaced, though, with Azza, who, if you recall, was in POG Cup, but has been moved down to the Super Truck. So he's going to take over that championship, winning number 153 Mercedes. And he's going to look to have a really good season and look to bounce back. He had a very rough season in POG Cup, so going to have a good season here. Just to his outside, there's the number 27. That is Brandon Allen in the Papa Louie Arcade for Boyd Boyce Racing Ventures. It's number 27. This whole team driver, they're all new to this season, and they're going to look to have a good season. Trying to go to the outside to lead this pack. It's number 25 of Hendry McHarold. Hopefully I said that right. Is number 25, Azure Lane for Wolf Motorsports, the Ford Raptor. This is a different colored truck. You're going to be able to spot it. There's not many trucks with this color combination, but they're going to look to have a good season here. Another rookie. Just behind them is the number 45 of Mopar. Mopar has entered this series with the number 45 for Lone Star Motorsports in his Chevy Silverado. With Bass Pro and Cabela's on board, he's going to look to have a strong season. Just in front of that pack that we were just looking at here is the 08, which last year was Porker, but he has been moved to the 80, and now the 08 is Abby Garcia, the team owner's sister, Adam Garcia. So she's going to look to have a good season here with 100 Thieves and Rockstar on board. At the front of this pack, here is Leland Hill in the number 58 Disney Plus Chevy Silverado for Double Nickel Racing, another driver for Double Nickel. Leland is another one that's pretty big in the NR community. He's in a whole bunch of different leagues, and you can spot him with this Disney Plus scheme. It's very iconic. He has brought it to the POG SuperTrucks for season 2, so he's going to look to have a good season. And here we are looking at the number 14 of April. This is the new driver for Real Jordan Racing. Last year it was Jason Williams, and he got moved down to the super late models, and so April has taken over in the pink Whitney Ram TRX. And look at her, she's driving right there on the bottom. I know that's an important thing for Jordan because Jason didn't do that a whole lot, but she's going to look to have a good season here and try and pick RJR up their second win in the series. Just in front of that pack is the number 81 of Jaden in the BWT water filter. I think they're I don't know, they do something with water, but anyways, this very pink truck is gonna look to have a great season here in the BWT Sport Racing Chevy Silverado. As he goes to the bottom there, yep, they're gonna look to have a good season here. Another rookie. A lot of rookies this season. Another rookie here is the number 23 of Landre Wilson. If I pronounce any of these names wrong, please just, let me know, and I'll make sure to get that right. But it is Wilson in the number 23 System Space Link A3 Scarlet Motorsports Chevy Silverado. Once again, another brand new team, another brand new driver for the league in general and this series. They're going to look to have a good season here. All right, now just to talk about the schedule a little bit. So if you recall last season, the SuperTrucks had a 10-race schedule, and that is staying the same. However, what's not staying the same is the SuperTrucks were supposed to be centered around the short tracks. But with a field that's up to 39 drivers this year and everyone going for points, we felt that it was needed that they needed to go to the bigger tracks and have races where every driver was in the race. Oh wow, what is Azza doing? Good lord. We felt it was important that they that the drivers got to race in every race, because you didn't want to have it where someone was leading points and then they didn't make the race because there were only 29 spots at the racetrack. So they will be going to some bigger tracks and having a lot of the same schedule as POG Cup. But just like last year, the season opener will be Martinsville for the United Airlines 75 from Martinsville. The second race of the season will be the Nashville Super Speedway for the Bass Pro Shops 45. The third race of the season will be Papyrus Motorsports Park, brand new racetrack to the league in general, and both the SuperTrucks and Cup will be taking it on. The trucks will be the Old Bay 22 from Papyrus. The fourth race of the season is where Daniel Bowman picked up his win last year at Daytona in the KP1 Racing Designs 24 from Daytona. Number 5 is Iowa. The trucks will be visiting Iowa this year in the Pink Whitney Take a Shot 50 from Iowa. The All-Star race has stayed on dirt. We're keeping it in the dirt, but this year we're going to Bloomington. This is a track that's a little bigger than the Chili Bowl last year. So hopefully should have a little bit more speed and should be able to have a little bit more passing and not have people, you know, die into the pit road. That's nice. But that will be the CarQuest All-Star Dirt Derby. Round number 6 will be a very familiar track. It'll be Talladega and the Preseason Design Sprint from Talladega. Round 7, this is the brand new throwback race. It was the championship race last year, but it'll be the throwback race this year. It is North Wilkesboro with the Mobil 1 Throwback Thrash. Round 8 is Atlanta. In the daytime, it'll be the dumbest 39 at Atlanta. Sponsored by Andrew Anderson and his GameStop Racing YouTube channel, Dumbest. So they will be sponsoring that race. Round number 9, the last race before the championship, will be Armory Digital in the Ally Do It Right 75. We're throwing some chaos at these drivers this season. They're going to have to make it through Armory if they want to go into round 10 for the championship. And speaking of that, round 10 will be Charlotte Motor Speedway. They will be ending their season the same week as POG Cup and at the same track in Lowe's Championship class from Charlotte. That'll be an 80-lap race to decide the championship. Speaking of the championship and points and everything, the point system. So the trucks will end up using the exact same point system as Cup. If you recall, last year we used what we called the golf system, but we felt it was just easier, and it's going to be a little easier to track if we just use the same point system as Cup. So they'll be using the same points as POG Cup. So that's about everything that's new with this season of the POG SuperTrucks. So just wanted to wrap this up. As you can see, these trucks have been ripping around 8 Bowl Speedway, which the trucks will not be running on, but Cup will be in about 2 weeks' time. They'll be running for the Siemens Clash right here at 8 Bowl, and that'll kick off the entire season for the league, but it'll be the POG Cup race opener, and that'll be an exhibition race. So that'll be taking place here in 2 weeks, and then a week after we will be opening up. It'll be the POG late models at Martinsville, the Super Trucks at Martinsville, and Cup at Martinsville. Big start to the season here, coming up in about 2 to 3 weeks. So get excited for that, and get excited for the Super Trucks. There's a lot bigger field, a lot of rookies, some killer paint schemes, and this is going to be a fun season, not just for the Super Trucks, but for the league in general, I can tell. So definitely stay tuned and get ready for these races. But that is all from me. I have been Captain, and we look forward to running these races, and I look forward to getting the season underway here in 2022.